Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy...
Can he finish? That's another chance! Goal! Inter! And the game springs instantly to life!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Inter Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Rafael Leao. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Costa Curta. And it's Fofana. And here's Batistuta. And that's a dangerous ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Rafael Leao. Vlahovic. Otto spots it and intercepts. McTominay. And it's Fofana. Inter Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Great ball and a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh no, what has happened here? McTominay, pass somewhat off target. And here's Vlahovic. Oh, it's come loose. McTominay. That's destined for the flank. Now it's Rafael Leao. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Hullet. That's a lovely, neat pass. De Bruyne knocks it into space. It's a promising position, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, easy pickings there. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Milan definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
He's a sharp little ball here. De Bruyne. Header! Ruud Gullit! Beyond special! What a player! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. That's good running with the ball. So what can they make of this? He can run onto that. Totti. Rijkaard. Now it's Gullit. And it's Messi. Messi. Messi stood his ground strongly. Oh, it's played into the area. That's put paid to the danger. And that's been won straight back. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Mbappe. Good ball, good take. Iniesta! And that was struck with genuine force.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And he's forced to go back. Iniesta can see things others simply cannot. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, well played. That is good alertness. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Now it's Gullit. And here's Bale. Adriano tries to pass it through. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Rose are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expanded.
There's the shot! Goal! Hall! And it's Hall who take the lead!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
After 25 minutes is...
So we have the first goal.
8.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Now it's Gullit. Looking for the run. Oh, well played, well played. That's going to go a long way. Gullit. And here's Shevchenko. And this is Messi. The ball goes in. And that has been knocked clear. Bebeto. Can he get it through? Cannavaro makes the interception. And it's Gullit. Fofana. Distributed tidily. That's been cut out, well played. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
In with the challenge. Now it's Mbappe. Bebeto. Well, played right into his path. Now it's Gullit. And here's Bale. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's good defending, very good defending. Fofana did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. He's on it, can he get away? Totti knocks it into space. And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Messi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's a searching pass. Van Dijk. It's Bale! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. A high-octane end to the first period, but there's still a single goal in it.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So, into the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play it with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Shapes to shoot! Dispatched clinically. They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Aimed beyond the defence. Pullet! Pullet! Big moment! Massive goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop? Shot a goal! He's beat, and he's stuck it away! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Plays it across. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Beckham. He's had it taken off him. And this is Bale. Pullet. Fofana. Totti. Totti powering forward here. Adriano. It's Adriano! And that's a tidy finish. Right back in the game. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Reims cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Crossed into the middle, and he's quick to get rid. De Bruyne producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Bale. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a decent clearance. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Iniesta. Now, can they get him away? That has been cut short. And he's there to belt it away. Great vision. That's going wide left. And that is headed for the middle. Tries to get it clear. Caught offside that time.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Beckham. Tries to play it through. Always onto this. Beckham. Oh, super find. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
And he's Adriano! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And it's Totti. That ball looks a good one. Oh, what has happened here?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's having a shot! And that's in! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. He's had a shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Andrei Shevchenko. Andrei Shevchenko. Andrei Shevchenko.
So now the difference is 3.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And the keeper beats it away. Reims are looking to go forward now. And claim... And a chance! And somehow he's managed to miss it. Fofana. And it's De Bruyne. He's beaten the last man. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. This for genuine comfort. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
The goal scorer after 89 minutes is number 1.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
6
Beckham,
minutes has been indicated.
can he get on the end of this? Beckham does really well to win the ball there. No, he's not getting his way this time. Cannavaro. Beckham. Cannavaro. De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test passed with flying colours. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just a...
Can he finish? There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Miami are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Looking to play him in. That is good alertness. And he's there to retrieve it. Pull it. Can he get on the edge? Takes a shot! And it's in! 2, and we've barely begun here.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shapes to shoot! And it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And the shot! And yes, it's there! It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Bale. That's tidy. He has found the way through. Oh, nice touch. And he whips it in. Oh, great! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's in! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Well, he's made this game all a
chance! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Tries a shot! And no mistake. Again, in a trice, and they are...
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And now he has 2. This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Rijkaard. Bullet is always scanning the pitch for targets. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Messi. Space for him to turn and look. And he's managed to gift it back. Pull it. Spread out to the left. Done delicately. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's nice. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now there's a... and Beckham! Oh, denied at the last.
Beckham clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, what has happened here? And this is Beckham.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Threads one in. Camavinga. Not the most accurate pass. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ronaldinho. Now it's Kane. And it's Hullet. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Oh, just shot a goal! And he's stuck it away! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Golo! Aos 44 minutos de jogo, o camisola número 12.
Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, and goal.
And a shot! And he's found the net! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
And he's had it nicked away. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? And here's Hullet. Is there any and Hullet! And that's a good finish. 2-0, and in next to no time. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So that's 2 now without reply.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Well read, nice interception. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Beckham. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Beckham wins the duel this time. Now it's Hullet. Oh, that was vital. Shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! They are purring, truly purring. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Three 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks.
Beckham! David Beckham! An individual masterpiece! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such...
Goes for a shot! Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway.
Well, Alessandro Nesta turns defence into an art form. If you like your defenders slick and quick, this is the man.
Yeah, am I right in saying he started out as a fullback?
Yeah, I think he may have begun his career as a fullback, but he became a central colossus.
This ended up in no man's land. Vieira. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Hullet. Threads one in. And he was alert to it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Hullet is in a really good position out wide. Cruyff.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Fermin was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Van der Ven kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He won't be happy with that one. Looking for the run. Big chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Hullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Can he get on the end of this? Now that's well seen too. Oh, a delicate chip through. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
No, he's managed to misplace that. Pele, and they're on him in a flash. Seedorf. Well played, important challenge that. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ronaldo gets flagged offside. Played backwards here. Bale is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. And no, that was never going to make it.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Serginho. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now here's the delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's a throw-in. Now it's Hullet. Oh, that looks a good ball through. And he was quick to react. Hullet is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. That's really well manoeuvred.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Madrid have reclaimed it, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gullit. Center play, and it is a goal kick. The goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And that pass just didn't quite work. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. It's just beyond his reach.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there, you know.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Vieira.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Gullit. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Conte. And it's Serginho. And we've reached half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So the action resumes.
Aberdeen are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager...
He'll try from distance! It's bounced back off the post. And that has left him in a heap. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Aberdeen do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Aberdeen can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. A header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Good chance here! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Serginho currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down there.
Fermin unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
A probing pass, no luck with that dink over the top. Pressing high and with purpose. Takes the shot! Well taken goal. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever.